Welcome. Thank you so much for coming to help us celebrate the music and poetry of our Father, but also the love of the music that we share in our home and in our homes as families of Margaret and George Durning. Welcome to families and friends from coast to coast, and also a special welcome to our dad's brother, Uncle Jamie, and Aunt Liz for coming and taking part of the celebration. I'm not going to be doing much introduction, I'm just going to roll. There are treasures on earth. There are treasures on earth just too countless to number. They are found in the winter, spring, summer, or fall. Look around and you'll find them surprisingly near you. And for me, there is one greatest treasure of all. Love came to me, to claim for my own, come to abide and be mine alone. Deep in my heart, it has blossomed and grown till my one greatest treasure of all. When you came to my life, it found new direction. When your kind, gentle spirit invaded my heart, there was no turning back. The love that you brought me, God's wisdom decided we never should part. Here in the twilight of love is our treasure, surrounded by children, grandchildren, and more. All the joy we have found in the years spent together raises song in the air like a bird, but its soul.
Hello, the next poem is called Our Place in Time and Space by George Durning. From the mysteries of the ages came this tiny planet Earth, placed preciously in its orbit, miracle of life and birth. The chance that this could ever happen, mere impossibility, yet here we are, you and I, with such responsibility.
If we have the right to be here, humankind with power to rule, can we ignore the basic lessons we as children learn in school? How we need to nurture well the many bounties we enjoy, working to be kind and loving, lest our world we soon destroy.
Fragile is this home we share, so overrun with war and strife. May we resolve to live in peace and honor this great gift of life.
The generations who inherit what this world has thus become could then rise up and call us blessed for the deeds that we have done.
If you hear the occasional sound of children around, it's only going to make it that much more authentic. That's what our household sounded like when the rhythms are going every time. So, as long as you're cool with it, we're much used to it.
She was asking me if that was the first verse. Yesterday, I felt life was so confined by narrow borders. And God was dressed in all black in the corners of the mind. But today, the door has opened to a new and born vision. And God reveals His purpose in His precious heart. And the wonders of creation pass before the outward traveler. So the stars remove and love becomes a living reality. Hills and valleys, lakes and rivers, sunshine on the rolling prairies, with a vast and priceless treasure for all to share and see. Sacred song, question God's existence from our hearts and bring sorrow, but we'll never be forsaken, for His purpose always is there. Please turn your eyes and see the mountains that are all joined together. Turn your hearts and fly the streams that surround us every day. Sing the shepherd and raise the chorus, turn the band and happy chorus. His love will never fail us, and it does along the way. Sing with joy, sing with joy. The Lord is great, for the Lord is good. I will lift your hearts and thankful praise. Sing with joy, sing with joy. Sing with joy. For the love of God, the Lord is every day of my life. As the royal light was, and the day for the passing, all friends we the children, and to recall each letter we make, we are boys and little things, and we know the love of God we share that made us all. In the coolness of the evening, when our days are old and day, and we look for answer comfort in the queen of the night, may we learn what is love.
See God's hand everywhere it goes. I see God's hand in the rain. I see God's hand in every river that flows, and in fields of bright golden grain. God's hand will guide me along the way, through the storms that may gather around. His love will turn all my nights into day, and forever my Maker be found. I see God's hand in the trust of a child, when at night our tongues are in bed. In the fullness of time, such love will prevail, when we trust thy God's hand to be led. God's hand will guide me along the way, through the storms that may gather around. His love will turn all my nights into day, and forever my haven be found. Each life has its burdens and sorrows to bear. Churches come like the shifting of sand. When we reach through the darkness and trust and in hope, and then we find through God's loving hand. God's hand will guide me along the way, through the storms that may gather around. His love will turn all my nights into day, and forever my haven be found. I see God's land in this country so fair, the enjoyment of freedom each day. Bright bells must ring, singing peace and love, just as Christ will surely reign. God's hand will guide me along the way, through the storms that may gather around. His love will turn all my nights into day, and forever my haven be found. And forever my haven be found.
I am good. This poem is called The Lord of Life. The Lord of life is with us all. He watches over both great and small, and e'en the little sparrow's fall is kept within his view. His all-embracing love is there for every mortal in despair. He hears our cry, melts every care. His love is ever new. Give thanks to God, the Blessed One, whose love will last while ages run. His power beyond the farther and sun will ever see us through. Though all unworthy we may be, redemption flows both full and free, and God will hear the earnest plea, our hope he will renew. God's Son who came to earth one day found cruel rejection in his way, and in a darkened grave he lay by sin and death assailed. His agony on Calvary's hill no seal upon the tomb so still.
Could era contain the Father's will triumphant he prevailed? Give thanks to God, the Blessed One, whose love will last while ages run. His power beyond the Father and Son will ever see us through. Though all unworthy we may be, redemption flows both full and free, and God will hear the earnest plea, our hope he will renew.
We're going to read a poem called Christmas Past and Present. When winter snow comes thick and fast, and Christmas Day is here at last, my mind returns to days long past, as though 'twere yesterday.
Happy children round the tree, shouting loves their words and plea, reaching still the heart of me, the memory here to stay.
When passes by the winter scene, and springtime comes to wipe it clean, till next year and the time between, while other scenes appear.
Thoughts of Christmas come again to occupy this mortal brain, the memories swell and long remain a part of life's frontier.
Jesus came from mortal's way to bring God's children peace that day, to teach us love in a new way, the selfless kind of love.
If we can learn and understand, our will be so much more grand, as we go forward hand in hand to other worlds above.
I'll be reading a poem called An Ode to the Delta. In the year Katrina hit the coast, it struck with might and main. Such devastation that it brought, the whole world felt the pain. For nestled in his treasured place, the soul of Jaff was born. And now its home in ruins lay, so helpless, so forlorn. The people who survived that day were scattered over the land. No homes, no jobs, just memories, a sorrow-laden band. They fled from all they ever knew, along an unknown road. Their plans and dreams and hopes gone dim, bowed down beneath the load. Where could they find another life, now that theirs was gone? The will to live and start again, the strength to carry on. But now they find a place to stop and rest a little while, where folks they've never met before all greet them with a smile. A hand stretched out to give them aid, shoulders to cry upon, a newborn thought in every mind, we are not alone. For here are friends to bring us hope, to open a new door. Brothers and sisters, all are we, how can we ask for more? In time they'll come back home again, to the place they know the best, where joyful memories abound, of Louis and the rest. The clarinets will play their riffs, the voices lift their song, for the spirit of New Orleans is alive and well and strong.
The first reader's also on sound.
As you can tell, George wrote a lot of poetry, a lot of songs, and a lot of his poetry represents his faith and his empathetic side. The next one you're going to hear is going to give you a little bit of his humorous side. Listen carefully. It's called Keeping Up with the Joneses. They went shopping in early December last year Trusty credit cards clutched in each hand, a list as long as your arm to be bought. What a fine expedition they'd planned.
They remembered full well from the Christmas before, when the neighbors invited them down, how the people were clad, each lassie and lad, from top fashion stores all over town.
And the gadgets and games scattered under the tree far overshadowed their meager supply. With envy they gazed at this gaudy parade, then returned home again with a sigh.
So last New Year's, their one resolution, dictated by pride seems to me, next Christmas, we won't be outdone by this lot. We'll dazzle them all, sure, you'll see.
They avoided Sears and Walmart like poison, all attention directed to class. After 3 trips to Halifax, mission complete, to set the neighbors right back on their ass.
Their neighbors invited them over for brunch. It was such a momentous affair, togged out to the hilt in fine dresses of silk. Everybody who mattered was there.
Their children, though really quite puzzled, to be treated like models in fashion. Went along with the game, like a good family should, when their parents displayed them like passion.
They went home satisfied. They protected their pride, with their status improved in their bargain. And not only that, they surpassed all the Joneses, paraphrasing the shop-worn old jargon.
But now came the sad part, and many a tear, as the bills all arrived in the early new year. As Visa and MasterCard and others, I fear, their dilemma had only begun.
Their attempt at high finance had led them astray, and to us all added up, brought cries of dismay. And that vacation they had planned for early next May wouldn't happen. Well, so much for fun.
Now December is here with the usual speed, and they face the demand once again. They've scrimped and they've saved like people enslaved, and those bills will be paid, who knows when.
Strawberry chicken replaces the turkey of yore. The gifts will bring sober reflection when the ribbons and wrappings have all been removed. Walmart tags will only be there for inspection.
A moral is found in this long sordid tale. Sordid tale, sure.
You may wish to pass on this. Oh, sorry. You may wish to pass on to a crony. That's it.
Yeah, we're gonna do this one again.
Yeah,
This is the end.
Yeah.
I messed up the machine.
Just
Take 2. A moral is found in this long sordid tale.
You may wish to pass on to a corny.
If you try to keep up with your neighbors, my friend, be prepared to eat lots of baloney.
Oh yes, Goldie likes to sing too. This is Marigold. She loves the stage. She's just a little quiet. Show me the way and I will follow. Deep in the darkness that I know, you are the one who guides us home. You are the one.
Trusting your love to see me through. Deep in my heart, I feel your presence, offering healing to my soul. Only your love is free and boundless. Only your strength can take control. Often I stray from you, my Jesus, lost and alone. I turn to you, trusting your grace to be comfort, trusting your love to see me through. Far from our path, our steps may wander, wherever weak our ways may be. Still you are there, our great Redeemer, opening our eyes and will to see. Often I stray from you, my Jesus, lost and alone. I turn to you, trusting your grace to bring me comfort, trusting your love to see me through. Often I stray from you, my Jesus, lost and alone. I turn to you, trusting your grace.
Well, it's good to see so many familiar faces, friends, and relatives. Some of you I haven't seen for a lot of years, but all of you still look exactly the same. So, Mom and Dad moved to Glasgow in the late 50s, and by 1959, Dad was playing all over the county in seniors' homes and other residential homes, care facilities, and for community events since 1959. And before some of my brothers and sisters were born, I was born then, but I think we all remember as Dad touring around to the different sites that he would, at every opportunity, bring us along and encourage us to play something, sing something, dance, do something, and learn something for the next time so we can keep things fresh, but also to share our music with as many people as we could through our lives. And I think, from there we pass that on to our children and our children's children. And I think he did a good job of instilling that in us, that sort of requirement in life to learn music and learn from people, and then to share that back here. So I'm David, by the way. Most of you, there's a few that I don't. So in 1969, just out on the east of the road, the Glenhaven Manor opened up. And Dad started playing at the Glenhaven Manor shortly after it opened. He played there for more than 40 years at the Glenhaven Manor. It started out monthly, and then it was bi-weekly, and then it was every week, every Tuesday. And Dad spent his last day at the Glenhaven Manor. And this is a tune that he wrote called An Ode to Glenhaven. And just so you know, this introduction is probably 3 times longer than the song. So. On Tuesdays at 2 to sing a few songs we all like to do. Smiling folks greet me with a cheery hello, and we all reminisce of the days long ago. Time passes by quickly, it's been so many years. We've shared lots of fun and shed a few tears. I can't go place I'd rather be. It's Tuesday again, so come see with me. I can't go any place I'd rather be. It's Tuesday again, so come see with me.
Honored to have Uncle Jimmy with us today, Dad's brother. And Jimmy has a poem of Dad's tree, and I think maybe some narrative. Lincoln?
Thank you, Helen. I'm not going to do the poem until I have a few words to say. David introduced some of the experiences that he had with his father. And what we're hearing today, this afternoon, is the creativity of George Durning and the dedication of his family to his memory. And before I read the poem, I want to comment on creativity that I find interesting. We see individuals who spend leisure time reading and perhaps playing a musical instrument, using what has been created by others. Then we see individuals who spend leisure time creating writings and music, which can be enjoyed by others in their leisure time. My brother George was one of the latter. Often his sense of humor didn't pick up a pen to write. The poem I'm reading today is an example of both creativity and sense of humor. I'm observing too that they haven't asked me to sing. No requesting. The poem I'm going to read, he wrote on his 67th birthday. I did the math, and the date was September 17th, 1998. And he gave it the title, One More for or Along the Road. And it goes like this. As it happens, every now and then, today my birthday came again. The day when one may stop to think much of life is down the sink. Such drainage as it used to be followed the river out to the sea. But now ecology progresses to correct environmental messes. When reclamation's through with me, I may become an apple tree. At any rate, be sure, me son, getting old is lots of fun. Seniority is an excuse for slacking off and hanging loose. When school bells ring and whistles blow and folks rush madly to and fro, my slower pace provides a way for second cups 3 times a day. If you think life resembles heaven, just wait until you're 67.
This one is called hearing loss. I repeat, hearing loss. I miss a lot of conversations since my hearing's dimmed. The words that once were clear to me now seem like milk that's skimmed. I'm sure to miss much of the cream that flows by ears so still. Instead, hot topics pass me by and remain strangely chilled. Hearing aids might help, I know, to cure my situation. The same as olive oil can help to cure my constipation. But hearing aids sometimes get lost. They may fall in my chowder. So until such time as I relent, please speak a little louder.
It'll pick us all up. Yeah.
Sing
shall be. In the wee stars of the morning, when the rest of the world is fast asleep, here I find myself awake before the sunrise, as the shades of the night around me creep, and I know that in my world the peace is dwelling. Oh, it may only be for just a little while. And I thank my lucky stars for all the friends around me still, who can always find a way to make me smile. And so life is good to me, with all my friends and family, who has the better gift for sure. And I find such great delight when I waken in the night, just to know that all is well around my door. I don't know when this family got so big. Oh, sorry. You have to find a good place to sit. The crayons are in the way.
Well, a big part of why we're all here, and whenever we get together, every time we get together, we make so much music. Something that, whatever we were doing, you can tell there's a lot of us and a lot of chaos. We are very organized today, and we put on our best outfits and we're our best behavior. But this is not typical. It's usually the volume's about here, there's dogs and kids running and food everywhere. No matter how chaotic it would get, you would always just hear Grammy slowly making his way to the piano, and you would sit and you would play, and then gradually everything would calm down, and everyone would go to the piano, and we would all just either watch, sing, dance, or play with Grammy. So we have so much to be thankful for Grammy, not just his creations, but just who he was. Yeah. This is one of his poems called "The Place for Music."
Music's the sound of inner thoughts reaching to be heard. Music's the sound that beauty makes, the singing of a bird. Music is the ringing sound of joy and for despair. Music is the sound we hear when nothing else is there. When silence is unbearable, music takes its place. Fills the void so complete, no more empty space. Music then must wait no longer than to fill a need. Hearing is the fruit, but music is the seed. George Durning. This poem is called Canada. Drink a toast to this land, so vast and so grand, from east coast to far western sea. Sometimes I may travel awakening shores to Greek islands or Rome or Peru. But wherever I go, I want you to know the Canadian homeland's for me. Land so inviting, always new and exciting, ever dear as my homeland will be.
This is called The Place We Call Home, Planet Earth.
40 years have gone by since we traveled to Europe, but the memory still is filled. Sorry, I missed that. 40 years have gone by since we traveled to Europe, but the memory still vivid remains in my mind. It seems that the passing of time brings new meaning, and the age merely strengthens the time left behind.
Brief visits to London and Paris and Florence, Vienna and Amsterdam, Switzerland and Rome. Each memory a treasure to live on forever, while time passes by in the place we call home.
The years that we spend on this planet called Earth will never be lost while we measure its worth on scales of true friendship and music and mirth.
So here's to the place we call home.
First of all, I'm going to talk a little bit first, so I can get through this call. Good. Read and capture it so it would work. So this poem, although it is a sad one, it is a hopeful one, and it leads to a song that is a joy to sing. So that one will be through. I'll just take it. We're getting different. It's called So Long Ago. Your path and mine crossed purely by chance, so long ago, so long, long ago. The love that we found, like some new kind of dance, came long ago, so long, long ago. How would it be in a world so free that we chanced to find the same path to pursue? Fate smiled on us as we walked down the aisle, and I found like a blessing just living with you. But now you are gone, and the love we knew, right? But now you are gone, and the love that we knew so long ago, so long, long ago, like a fading sweet song, so sad and so blue, lingers on in my heart from long, long ago. Some say we are destined to meet once again on some distant shore far removed from this earth. If it were only true, then the dance would go on, and our love would revive and find a new birth. But my heart tells me such a future's uncertain, that the love we both knew may have drawn its last curtain. Yet memories remain to keep love alive, and our children's children should remember and strive. to fulfill in their time through the years far ahead the peace and contentment that our love has bred. Be sure now, my dear ones, that our love was strong, and its seeds can be nurtured as time marches on. May all your adventures be blessed with goodwill as the past turns to future, your dreams fulfill. Now this next one, as I sang through this yesterday, as a lecture to all our partners and our daughters' partners and our friends' partners. This is an anniversary gift that my father gave to my mother. If you want to borrow it, I'll send you a copy.
Mega brands.
Way better than flowers. Kind of chocolate. My love grows deeper with each passing year. The memories we share never store. The days we laughed together and the sad days' tears. All gems that make me want to love you more. Your faith that never wavers in endless day. Your loving smile that lightens every load. The truth that dwells in all you ever say or do. These are the gifts I treasure on my throne. I pledge my love to you as long as life may last. As memories we share are yet more sweet. The days I never leave, the best the world can give. Because your love has made my life complete.
All that I'm seeking is found in the morning, coolness of dawn, and dew on the grass. But why should I look any further beyond it? I merely await the awe of her pass. If all that I'm seeking is bright, shining noonday, with wide awake hustle and bustle of grief, then all else would be but a bothersome trifle, impatient I'd be for midday. If all that I'm seeking is evening distractions, with good entertainment and friends at the club, all our convention would need no attention, except to go home for something to tell. If all that I'm seeking is rest from my labor, a peaceful relaxing at home in my bed, with no more insight from dawn till night, what might say, what a life, you're better off dead. So I think I might seek for a great many things, no matter the time or the night or the day. Just mention a few to get my attention. With a little permission, I'm up and away.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to read a poem together, my daughter Ella and myself. It's called As the Last Trace of Morning. And when I read the poem, I couldn't have felt more welcome and really wanting to express what a nice family it is to join. So when you come to the last line of the poem, journey with me, that is a very touching poem, both because of the attachment to Scotland, but also to family ties. So Ella's going to begin, and then when she's finished, she will play a picking tune for us.
As the last trace of morning mist now lingers on Dunlumman, and the loch in all serenity lies peaceful here below, then the wonder of all wonders that in Scotland fills my being. For the Lord has surely blessed this place, such beauty to bestow.
In the dim and distant past, I hear the battle cries of freedom. From brave and martyred warriors who went forth against the foe, those who knew what treasure could be lost forever to oppression, as they came from every walk of life, their common cause to show.
For their courage we remember them, those great and valiant heroes, not alone for might in battle, nor for fierce and savage ways, but above all for the cause they carry deep within their hearts, the protection of their homeland and their hope for better days.
In this land of locks and rivers, glens and braes and shining sea, where the sheep graze on the hillsides, vision of tranquility, where the ancient kirks and abbeys are a spiritual shrine, may the roots that we inherit last forever as in mine.
We have one thing happening before intermission. I will let you know that the second half is not nearly as long as the first half, so I encourage you to stay. Got some fiddlers gathering up. With the music that Dave had in his place, and the 3 very thick binders of single sheets of fiddle music that Helen organized and left in my possession in Glasgow. We did find a few tens, but thousands. But with this one, we are going to be doing one by my dad, and as Dave and Ella are getting their violins out, I'll first introduce our wonderful guests, fiddlers. We so appreciate being here. We have Katie O'Coin and Heather Cameron.
you heard from my Uncle Jamie earlier, and this is our wonderful Aunt Liz on piano. And we are going to be privileged to hear her tune called Gracie's Tune.
Well, Cousin Jonah, we have a short intermission, but before our intermission, we have two poems to read. Cousin John and I have that. This particular poem changed the course of my life. In a world, this is not that first. In a world of unhoused and forlorn brothers and sisters, may we be more aware and take more action to help those in need. We have a basket, a donation today for the show, and all donations will be going to the North Star Shelter here in New Glasgow, and many of us in our own lives are busy in other communities working with I know we are in some help, so I offer if anyone's feeling passionate about that, they really make that donation. I'm going to read a poem of Dad's. This poem really affected Dad, and I think you'll realize that too. I met you on the street that day, I saw your need, and I turned away. Young man grown old before your time, a victim, maybe of some dealer's crime. Just one of thousands you may be, and you're the one who turned to me with a look of anguish in your eye, and yet I chose to press you. Years have passed. It haunts me still. Forget that look, I never will. If I had done that one kind deed that stopped and asked about his need, bought him a meal, been his friend, it might have helped him in the end. I met a brother man that day. I saw his need and turned away.
It's a real honor to be included in this family. This is appropriately called our brother. All his days are spent in searching for some friendly hand or gesture, with the years behind him building up his stories of despair. He returns at night to sleep beneath the shelter of some archway, in a city so unheeding of his need for love and care. Do we hear him? Do we see him? Can we recognize his visage? When his longing eyes confront us, does it make his image clear? He's our kindred human brother, ever searching in the darkness, rising Christ-like on our consciousness and waiting for us here. When we raise our morning anthems and our joy seems overflowing, when we join our hands in greeting all the friends we hold so dear, let our hearts go forth as Christians, seek and find our friendless brother, for Christ only works through us to bring him home and hold him dear. Do we hear him? Do we see him? Can we recognize his visage? Does it make his image clear? He's our kindred human brother, ever searching in the darkness, rising Christ-like on our consciousness and waiting for us here.
I'm just going to add something real quick. For those of you watching on Facebook, hi. I'm going to pause or stop this recording until after the intermission. So for those of you online, please come back. Bye.